Hello everyone. So tuning in, checking in on day 5. And as you saw in the previous video, I reached this like absolute peak state of bliss and it brought tears to my eyes. This was just a phenomenal experience in my life. And the same trigger happened this morning. I got on a call with this gentleman and he was helping me through a big project that I'm working on, this big summit. And we ended up having this like very deep connection, and so it triggered that feeling again, not to the extent it was yesterday. And so today's practice is continuing with the awakening the 10 bodies. So we're staying on this daily routine because it's really powerful if we do it for 40 straight days. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then all I'm going to do is meditate. So this is one thing that me and this gentleman discussed today was, as I've got all these different big projects going on, is becoming very, very clear on what it is that I want and where I want to point my energy. And this is something we haven't gone over yet. And it's generally a good place to start, but I figure why not, break the pattern a little bit. So we spent a few days just like getting into our body, moving the body, some yoga, some meditation, some breath work, some Kapalabhati, all sorts of different things. But now it's important that we tune in to exactly what we want. So yesterday you created your schedule, something that you can kind of abide by. And don't beat yourself up if you break it. It's not a big deal, but it's a really good foundation to have. So try and stick to this schedule. Now that we have this schedule, I think it's really important that we just make time today to become very clear on what it is that we want to call into our lives or what it is that we want to achieve. So today I'm just going to do the awakening the 10 bodies and then maybe a 20, maximum 30-minute meditation where I am just going to quiet my mind, bring my awareness to my breath, and allow my mind to journey on where it is that I want to point my energy. And this can even be a visualization as well, so you can see it like it's happening in real life time. And when you visualize yourself like a movie happening right in front of your eyes with this idea, maybe you want to call something into your life. So for myself, it's focusing in on this summit and also the other pieces of business ventures and ways that I'm trying to impact the community and help them out. I'm gonna play it out like a movie and just kind of let it wander. And then as I go into each segment that I'm working on, I'm going to see how that resonates with me, how that feels. I'm going to get out of the head at that point and get into the heart. So as I'm visualizing, it's going to stimulate a feeling. I'm going to go into that feeling. I'm going to surrender to that feeling and find out if there's an increase in any one of these projects. And maybe as I journey into each one of these different pieces that I'm working on, there's something that actually at this moment in time maybe doesn't feel good or feel as good as it did. So I'm going to revisit all the things that I've got going on, meditate on those, generate a feeling from each one of those, and then feel into that. And from there, that is going to allow me to become very clear on where I want to point my energy, what projects I want to give my energy to, what ones I need to build a community around so they can have a big part in it so I don't have to. But I'm giving back to the community. I'm creating opportunities for people. And so whatever it is that you might be focusing on, allow yourself this 30 minutes of tuning in, okay? So just do the awakening the 10 bodies. I'm not gonna do another video today on it. And so you can just revisit one of the previous videos on awakening the 10 bodies, just like a 15, 20-minute practice. And then really, really, really try to sit and meditate for 15, 20, even 30 minutes and become very clear on what it is that you want to attract in. So going into peak performance, we are creating this channel of energy and light and excitement, feelings and passions and vision, all of these things for peak performance. But if we don't have a clear vision of what it is that we're trying to do with our peak performance, then we're missing out on a big opportunity. So as we're going into peak performance, let's get clear on our intentions, the things we want to call into our life, things we want to achieve, who we want to become. It doesn't need to be all of them. Just, I'm sure you all know deep down what it is that you're trying to do or what you're even trying to let go of. That's another thing. If there's something that's really weighing you down or holding you back, then tune into that. But then don't stop there. Go a step farther. How are you going to shift that? And this peak performance should really help out, but we need to connect the mind and the body. That's why it's important to get out of the head and into the heart. So the visualization then creates a feeling. We're connecting the mind and the body, okay? So the same thing if you're trying to let go of something, you're tuning in, but now you need an action to do it. And this is, again, going to help link that up and inspire you, connecting this thought to the body of action, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy your day. I'm incredibly excited. I'm feeling phenomenal, really passionate, really excited. New opportunities are coming in. Feeling so much joy, so much bliss, so much excitement. Really am. So now that this has come, which is a bit unexpected because I've been dealing with turbulence for the last month, and I really do give it to the fact that I started doing these practices more regularly and having intention behind what practice I'm doing on how I feel. And because of that, it's helped me shift out of it. So now I'm really going to try and maintain this state, and visualization, giving yourself a purpose or a passion to go after, gaining clarity on this is going to be a huge way to do it, okay? So enjoy your day. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video for our practice, which I'm excited. We're going to get right back into having a more movement and body-mind practice. So today, awakening the 10 bodies and meditate. From my heart to yours, much love.